disconnected because I want to ask one question. We used to tell Shaykh Efendi when we were missing him, when he was away, even we used to tell him that we even miss your washing us up. Of course, we were missing him physically, his appearances, having dinner with him, right? We didn't even mention that, but when he was away, we used to tell them, he says, yeah, I know. I says, I know. When I come back, I'm going to wash you guys up again. So he knows that even we were we were missing him, his wash up. When you were away like 40 days, when the first time you were away from me, it was almost 40 days with the Sakal Shaykh that you were traveling. It was winter time. It was right after Shaykh, and we were like 2 years maybe after. It was very hard for us that I remember that the person I said, I feel like I'm ready to crack. I feel like if we don't get washed up, if you don't get washed up, we're not gonna feel better. And you told me the same thing. They said, don't worry, when I come back, I'll do it. Why the murid has to feel that way? And the second question, why we're not feeling that way?
There are many reasons for that. One of the main reasons is your spirit understands. Your ego cannot understand, but your spirit understands in that wash up. The Shaykh is putting love into you. He is transferring his love to you. Spirit understands, ego doesn't understand. Ego is only seeing eating rotten apples. Ego is only seeing getting whipped and running. Ego is not seeing the snake that comes out. Spirit is seeing. And the spirit is falling in love with her. Saying, this one loves me because no one else cares. No one else can do it, even if they love. Not my mother can do it, not my father can do it. The spirit understands only the Shaykh can do it. Only the one who has my key can do it. And he is most in love with me because he wants to get rid of that snake. And he doesn't even care what I think of him. He doesn't even care whether I'm cursing at him or call him a tyrant or a Firaun or a shaitan. He doesn't care what I say. He's only caring that I cough up that snake that is from the inside. The spirit understands the love. Ego doesn't. So the murid, you're saying, why the murid miss the Shaykh like that? For those who miss. And why the murid doesn't miss the Shaykh like that when he's not getting it? Because his ego is not liking it. His ego is filled with pride. His ego is proud. His ego is thinking himself to be so high. His ego is thinking that no one has the right to tell me what to do. His ego is thinking, I'm too old for this. His ego is thinking, I've been in tariqat for too long for this. His ego is thinking so many things. And his ego only wants the Shaykh to pat him and to talk nicely. So many people leave our Jamaat, they leave because they say I wash them up too much. But I've never heard anyone leaving because I praise them. Never. But so many times, how many times we hear Shaykh Efendi saying, when you hear the Shaykh praising you, not to say specific things, but praising you, then don't trust that, run away. I may say certain things good, certain things bad, but I'm not here praising you too. But if you hear the Shaykh praising you, then to know, you have to be very careful. During Shaykh Efendi's time, during Shaykh Maulana's time too, when Shaykh Maulana is praising someone, oh, this one, mashallah, he has so much haybat, he has so much knowledge, he has so much power. Look, kiss his hand, kiss his hand. They're making people kiss his hand. Shaykh Maulana's close ones, they say, oh, be careful from this one. watch out. When the Shaykh is praising him so much, be careful there's something wrong with this one. Correct? And in this way, we're not waiting for the Shaykh to praise us. So when the murid doesn't like that wash up, then he's still not accepting him in reality as a Shaykh. He's not accepting. He's thinking he is a Hoja. He's thinking he's an Imam. He's thinking he's a nice man who makes makbul your du'as, who will grant you your wishes, like a wishing well or a troll under a bridge or Santa Claus. But he's not understanding that one is like a prophet. That one is a Shaykh. That one doesn't even care what you think of him, but he has to speak the truth, and he has to wake you up for you to understand certain things, for you to move to the next level. So when the Shaykh is not liking that, there's some they're not liking it. There's some they're never accepting it. I say something, they say something. I say something, they say something. I say something, they say something. They're not getting it. Sometimes you're doing it like that. Sometimes you're playing a game. Sometimes it's real, sometimes it's not. But just to see, they're not waking up. Huh? Now what are we going to do? Then you're going to be stuck there. You're going to get stuck, but you're going to cry a lot when the time comes. So, I'm not saying I like Shaykh and he washing me up. My ego doesn't like it. Yes. But my spirit loves it. How do I know? If I really don't like it, if I sincerely don't like it, then I'm not going to miss Shaykh Efendi. I'm not going to miss him washing me up. I will say Alhamdulillah. But it's not like that. Especially for the few of us that he trained all these years, the few of us were still left. And don't think his wash-up is like my wash-up also. If you think my wash-up is bad, oof, we should see what his wash-up is. So, Shaykh Efendi said so many times, if that Shaykh is praising you, run away. But if that Shaykh is knocking you wall to wall, stay. We're not doing this for our own benefit. We have other things to do. So many times. What is it? It's just babysitting. It is. Babysitting. Don't jump so much, sit down, don't talk so loudly, stop running around, go to the toilet, wash your hands. Eat, don't eat, stop fighting. Same, isn't it? Most of the time. It's just babysitting. Shaykh Efendi has a bigger job to do than just babysitting. So if we grow up a little bit more, then that time we can actually help him in his work. And we are going to gain a lot of blessings for it. Tamam. Wa min Allahu tawfiq, hurmatil habib, hurmatil fatiha.